Good morning. My garden club was asked to make a flower arrangement for a community-wide picnic, tea party type thing that is happening Saturday. And several of us are just going through our yard trying to gather some things that might be blooming to get together and make this arrangement. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just out in my yard trying to find some things that are blooming to contribute to the arrangement. And one thing that I knew was blooming, and I think it looks very pretty, is this oak leaf hydrangea. It's been here forever, and it is, I don't know if it even has a brand or a name or a type or what, but it's perfect. So I'm going to get a couple of those blooms. I really need to get it together and work in this bed some. You know, we created this new flower bed last year, and I have not done anything else to it. So I've got to get it in gear. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I think that'll do. Right here, I have these larkspur. These reseeded from last year. So I'm going to cut a stem of these. The bees are all over it, but I think there's enough for everybody. So I'm going to cut a few of these. I think I need to divide these. They're getting kind of thick in here and sort of falling over. Look at this Gara. It is so pretty and just blows in the wind. I'm just going to get a few of these. This comes back for me every year. And then I have this salvia. I think I have enough white things, so I'm going to get some of this blue salvia. That pink Gara is pretty. Right here, I have this yarrow growing in this pot. This one looks a little better. It's more bloomed out. doing this verbena. This is verbena bonariensis or something like that. Comes back every year. My gardenias are beginning to bloom. I wish that they would hold up for cut flowers, but they don't. But they smell gorgeous. Oh, I wish y'all could smell that. Absolutely beautiful. Oh. Look at these lilies. They are about to explode. I planted these bulbs, I don't know, several years ago, and they come back every year. I need to remind myself to plant more of those. I love them. This is the base that we're going to use, and I'm fixing to put in some flower food. If I can cut it. All I have are these rusty, crusty snips. Well, look, where am I supposed to take this arrangement? Do you know? We took the arrangements to Cotesworth, which is the home of James Z. George, otherwise known as J.Z. George. He was a Mississippi senator and a U.S. senator. In fact, I think he wrote the biggest part of the Mississippi state constitution. Cotesworth is a part of the Antiquities Society buildings. It's on the pilgrimage every year. There's a preservation going on with Cotesworth. The group tries to raise money to do different things to preserve Cotesworth so it doesn't end up crumbling to the ground like a lot of other old historic homes across the country have gone the way of. Also, Cotesworth is where, you remember the movie The Help? This was the Foote plantation, you know, where Celia Foote lived, and Minnie came and helped Celia in her home and taught her how to cook the fried chicken and all the good food. Well, that was in this house where that took place. And in fact, I'm going to show you the kitchen here in a minute. That's Betty Downs. She's our garden club president, and she knew where to take the flower arrangements, so I was just following her. I think we ended up having enough flowers to make 4 arrangements for the event that they're having at Cotesworth on Saturday. This was probably my favorite arrangement, and it's just because everything that we had left over, we just stuck it in that pretty white pitcher, and I thought it turned out really pretty. Now, I love these windows at Cotesworth. This is facing out the front, over the front porch, but those windows go all the way from the ceiling to the floor. I think that's so neat. This is the grand hallway when you walk in Cotesworth, those are the stairs that take you up to the bedrooms upstairs. This is an addition on to the back of Cotesworth. It's the kitchen addition. There's a butler's pantry. I think that first part was maybe a den that the family once used. But this is the kitchen area, and this is where Minnie taught Celia Foote how to cook. If you remember that in the movie. I love that wallpaper. I think maybe they put that wallpaper up for the movie and then kept it. But yeah, there's a poster for the Help. But it's all real interesting. I went back and watched the kitchen portions of the movie to see how it resembled what's in the kitchen now. But you know, those set artists for movies, they can do so much. It looked a little bit different in the movie, but you could still tell that it was that kitchen. We're leaving Cotesworth now. It's really a beautiful place. It's quiet, it's peaceful, it's calm. It's a nice place to have events. You can rent it for weddings or receptions, that kind of thing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you found it entertaining, fun, informative, I wish you would give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome, and I'd really appreciate you for doing so. Bye-bye.